Hello everyone, a very pleasant morning to you all. Myself is Mujahid, a NEET coordinator. I have 16 years of experience in the field of teaching, and I am teaching chemistry over here and NEET coordinator also. First of all, I congratulate you all for opting science and also opting our esteemed institution Mandava Excellence PU College. I cordially welcome you all for this college and also for this colorful class. So, do you have any idea about science? What is science? Yes, it is the systematic study of our own life. It is a systematic study of our own life, and a scientist, they struggled a lot to put forward their theories, their technologies for the betterment of life, for flourishing of life, for the betterment of mankind. Okay, this is called as science. Now science contains three main streams. Science has three main streams. Those are, first is physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. These are the three main pillars of science, three major streams of science. Now, in these 2 years, 2 academic years, you will going to study the concepts of these 4 subjects. As a chemistry faculty, I will going to choose chemistry for the discussion. So now for almost for 1 week we are doing the bridge course, which is not important for the board exam, and it is also not important for the competitive level. It is just the basics to understand the concepts of chemistry first year and second year. Clear? So chemistry, I'll give you the brief introduction about the chemistry, a small note about the chemistry, okay, what exactly the chemistry is, how chemistry is important in our day-to-day life, and what are the aims, scopes of chemistry. We'll going to discuss in this session, that is, you can see here, read this. No life without chemistry. If chemistry is not there, life is not there. If chemistry is not there, this world is not there. If first the universe itself not there. Chemistry is very, very important in the whole universe. And chemistry has a direct impact on the human being, because we are totally depends on chemistry in our day-to-day life. In our day-to-day life, from morning to evening, from morning to night, we are using the products of chemistry. If one product is missing, then our day will be incomplete. So that I can tell, no life without chemistry. There is no life without chemistry. And chemistry is a good servant, but it is bad master. It is bad master because servant, so if you use it, the products of chemistry in a proper way, then it behaves as a serpent. If you go against the chemistry, it becomes a bad master. You end up with the life. So today's session, again, a briefing about the chemistry, and in the coming sessions, different faculties, even myself, we have four main faculties in chemistry. All will going to take up few small portions, which is a bridge course. We are making a bridge in between 10th standard and PUC. We are taking you from 10th standard to the PUC through this bridge. It is just the basics. It is just basics. After this, regular classes will going to begin. Before regular class, hardly 1 or 2 chapters we will do it in a online class. So please watch the video more and more times. Then write down the notes which is given in the form of PDF. First write down the notes, then you watch the video. Just tally both and understand and write down more and more things. Clear? So well, I told you, the universe, all the objects in this universe, all the objects, whatever you take, whatever your eye see, whatever you observe, everything is made up of matter. Everything is made up of matter. Everything is made up of matter. Matter in the sense, what are the things you can observe? All the things you can see. So just see, I have some PPT presentation. Just see here. So these are all the products of chemistry, We can see chemistry here. Solids, liquid, and air. Just air is invisible, but it can be filled through this wheel. See here, rocks are the best examples for the solid. All the rocks are the building blocks of the atoms. All atoms join together to form a molecule. Molecule forms a substance like this big rock you can see. Liquids, water. Water, you can see water is a liquid. It is also another type of matter. Then air is gaseous state, which is also a type of matter. Mainly there are 3 types of matter around us. There are another 2 types of matter: soft, condensed matter, and plasma state, which is there in the solar eclipse near the sun. The state is called as plasma state. Anyhow, we are studying around our surrounding only, so that in our surrounding we have only these 3 types of matter. Along with that, whatever you can see, you can observe the thing. Plants, it is nothing but containing large number of hydrocarbons, carbohydrates are there, large number of lipids are there. So animals, all the animals are nothing but they are the main animals. Even human being, which are nothing but the products of chemistry. If you analyze the human body, it contains only carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, few metals, few acids, few lipids. That's it. Okay. Plants and animals are the products of chemistry, I can say. See here, different stones. What is this? These stones contain metals, and they are also called as the minerals, from which metals can be extracted. See, these are all the products of metals. You can see here in the diagram put up on the TV, so that you can see the different types of metals here. So this is mineral. This is also all the chemistry products, elements, atoms, molecules, everything is arranged. And this is metallurgy, a famous area of chemistry which explains the extraction of metals, properties of metals, all how metals can be extracted, everything we can study in this year in the second PUC also. So, in the next, we switch on to the next concept, like all developments in the chemistry. I said many compounds, still I have many photos, I'll show you. All developments in the chemistry is because of the proper scientific research, experiments and hypothetical thinking. So, most of the scientists, they struggled a lot in order to match the degree of accuracy of scientific values, experimental data with the hypothetical data. What they saw a dream, they made true. The dream becomes true. And in order to make it true, they did so many experiments in the field of chemistry. There are so many scientists, they struggled. Even some scientists, Madame Curie, lost her life during the radioactivity experiment. Most of the scientists lost their lives. Okay, anyhow, the first time in the world, the theories, rules, regulations was first put forward by the scientist. He was also called as father of modern chemistry, a famous scientist, father of modern chemistry, Anthony Laurent Lavoisier. Anthony, he did many experiments in the reactions, thermodynamics, solids, states of matters, many more. He worked a lot in order to flourish the life of mankind. And he matched hypothetical and experimental, theoretical and experimental values. He succeeded. Along with that, there are so many scientists, other scientists are also there. These are all many scientists, Einstein, Avogadro, Rutherford, many scientists are Michael Faraday, Becquerel, Henry Becquerel, Madame Curie, many scientists are there who also, many more, still many more are there. These are the few photos I just put up on the TV. Then comes, I told you, atoms, our whole universe, our body, even chair, whatever your eyes see, even this pen, this cloth, myself, everything, this room, this TV, everything is made up of atom. Atoms joins together molecule. This is another atom, two atoms join to form a molecule. Example for molecule, 3 atom, 4 atom join to form a molecule. This is molecule join to form a molecule. 2 atom join, 4 atom join to form a, this is called as molecule or compound. And this type of set of 4, like set of 4, many more, 4 sets of this one type, all forms a compound. Then this is one type, you can see here, one type of color, this is another type of color. When 2 compounds combine, there is the formation of mixture. There is the formation of mixture. Very simple theory. Anyhow, in the class, we will going to explain you in the basic concepts of chemistry in the first chapter. Let's move on to the next importance of chemistry. You are get wondered because chemistry is such a colorful subject and chemistry is such a mesmerizing subject. Wherever you go, you can find the applications and the products of chemistry. When you wake up in the morning, you have to use this. What is this? Brush and paste. You have to use it. Don't you use? Yes, you're going to use it. Then, see your perfumes, all your cosmetics is chemistry. Creams, all organic products. These things, your washing things, Okay, this is see here, it is a blood vein where blood cells, you can see blood cells is nothing but it is large number of carbon, iron compounds. Okay, lipids, porphyrin rings are present. Hemoglobin, which is a product of chemistry, it is salty material. We are going to study it. It's a complex compound. Here you can see. Then our old ancient people in India, they used to prepare many other drugs, cosmetics using some Ayurvedics. Okay, Ayurvedic you can see, which is also a product of chemistry. Okay, butter you can see, food you eat, the food, all type of food, butter is chemistry. Here you can see some other pollen grains, some other, they are making some chemicals or by some drugs by adding other Ayurvedic items. You can see here insulin, which is used to control the diabetic. In the health, agriculture, wherever you go, you can find it. So, in the health, also the main functioning is chemistry only.
Done.
This year, even in the next year, this year and in the next year, you are going to study 3 very important types of chemistry, which is physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. In physical chemistry, all the physical worlds, calculations, some physical aspects, parameters, properties, physical properties we are going to study. Mainly calculations are there. And inorganic chemistry. In inorganic chemistry, you will study the periodic table, different salts, some acids, bases, different compounds. You are going to study about the elements in whole periodic table, applications of elements, metals. You will study salts. You will study in this particular area, that is inorganic chemistry. And finally, organic chemistry, you will study only carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, its compounds. So, it is a study of carbon, mainly it is a study of carbon. Along with carbon, hydrogen you will study, oxygen you will study, some other elements also you will study. So, these are the 3 main streams of chemistry for you guys for the 2 years of course. Then there are only so many chemistry, there are different types of chemistries are there. Once you go for your higher educations like your degree or your master's degree, if you go to perform your MPhil or PhD, you will going to study other types of chemistry also. So other types of chemistry as such like see here, analytical chemistry. Analytical only doing some experiments in the laboratory and the calculations are they doing here. It is analytical chemistry, which is also very important, has a wide scope in future. Then next is biochemistry. Biochemistry, you can see the DNA structure here. All these are atoms. How this atom comes here, see here molecules. How this comes? It is nothing but chemistry, elements, compounds, carbon, hydrogen, other metals, everything. Nitrogen, sulfur. These things we are going to study. And biochemistry, how biochemistry, almost it is a combined study of bio and chemistry about the health and plants, animals and plants will study. In biochemistry anyhow we will not study this is the other type of chemistry. Then polymer chemistry. Polymer chemistry like nanoparticle, nanotubes, nanoscience, nanotechnology. Your all plastic products, your all fiber products, your all tire, rubbers, some drugs, packaging material, everything is polymer chemistry. It is again a wide and vast field for research. Now we are totally depends on polymers. We are completely rely on the polymers material. Next is forensic chemistry. It is science of crime. Okay, by fingerprint you can identify the person easily, so it helps in the crime branch, which is also a wide field and which is very important nowadays. Next, environmental chemistry, the percentage of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, nitrogen in the atmosphere, oxygen in the atmosphere, the pollution, mainly pollution, what all type of pollution, soil pollution, air pollution, water pollution, every pollution and the controlling measures will be studied in this particular area, that is environmental chemistry. Even you have a course in BE like environmental chemistry, like you are going to study these concepts in the degree as well as in your Bachelor of Engineering, Biotechnology. Next is electrochemistry, that is outcoming. So how chemicals produces the electricity, or how electricity can be converted into chemicals, can be studied in this very big vast area, that is electrochemistry, all about battery cells, mobile batteries, everything. Metallurgy, cutting of metals, manufacture or preparation of metals, manufacture, extraction of metal from the earth crust, and the designings of the metal. Different varieties of metals are there: iron, copper, nickel, sodium, magnesium, scandium, aluminium, very important metal. So all these types of metals, it's studied in the new branch called as metallurgical chemistry, which is also important now. Next, pharmaceutical chemistry, study of drugs, your drugs, tonics, injections, different varieties, all these are here, it's all chemical formulas, everything. So it is all about tablets, especially pharmaceutical chemistry, medical chemistry, or the study of different compounds, that is drugs. So these are the few basic informations I gave in chemistry. Now in the next coming session we will tell you how to read chemistry, in what are the measures to be taken in chemistry, everything. So this chemistry comes in PUC, chemistry comes for 70 mark theory, 70 marks in theory and 30 mark lab. So for 70 easily you can score 70. We will tell you the trick how to score very good marks, that is how to score 70 out of 70 in the theory, and 30 total is for 100 marks. Total is 100 marks. Okay, then how to study chemistry is because headache now for the most of the students. Chemistry is such a loving subject, colorful subject, very easy subject to understand chemistry. So first rule is you have to follow how to read chemistry. First listen the class and follow NCERT, then MEPU notes. And this NCERT need to study for 3 times, not 1 time. So 3 times you have to study. If you can't study for 1 time, you need 3 times of revision, then only you can understand NCERT. Okay, then MEPU notes, then we'll provide you MPG guide, MCQ books. So solve more and more. Okay, have a confidence. First build up interest. Have the time sense. Okay, solve more and more. Become perfect. Become more confident. Be a focused student. Solve more and more questions. Solve the question within a small stipulated time. Don't take more time. So this always. So if you have all this motivation skill, success will follow you, and we will help you in making successful student. So you need to understand. Please follow. I will meet you in the next video with different concepts. Thank you, one and all.